everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how to change your 300ZX camber arms. Now mine have got really bad wear and it's causing an issue when I'm driving, so I thought I'd show you how to change them. These are aftermarket parts, these are adjustable. It's not the best job in the world, but anyway, let's do it. So first things first, you've got to jack the car up, and then basically the way it's going to work is those two bolts at the top and the small one, you can just see it there, and the other side, they'll come off, and also these will as well, which I've already started taking off. These here are 17s. I'm not sure what they are yet, but we'll soon find out. As soon as all these bolts are off, this will come out attached to the back part there, because that's quite difficult to get to. This is the one with major wear on it. So yeah, we'll carry on taking this out, take the back bolts out, and I'll show you what else to do. Alright, so as you can see, the bolt is now out. This is how long it is. It's huge. This required some WD-40 and a lot of strenuous activity. So that's now out. As you can see, this is now moving quite freely. Got to take the back two and the bottom two off, just under there. They might require a bit more strenuous activity because of the way they're aligned. So we'll try and take them off now, and then I'll show you once I get it off, I can show you the whole thing then. Alright, so with great difficulty all the bolts are now out, and it's actually come away from the car itself. Now the top ones were 17s, the bottom ones are 14s, and the way I got them off, the bottom ones was a breaker bar that I made myself, and then the top ones I used a genuine big ass breaker bar. Now I had to take the wheel off to do it so I could use all this space here. So they're off. I just need to put this bolt back in just so it would help me keep everything in place. Right, so once that's out, this should, you can see it coming away there, once that's out of there it'll pull out and across. So there you go, it's out, and there it is. So what we're wrong on this one is just here. I think the bushes had gone on it and it was moving rapidly, so it wasn't okay. So now we're going to put the new ones on. It's just obviously the same, the reverse. Now, depending on what you want, if you want camber, you'll put it to smaller, or that's negative camber. If you want positive camber, you'll extend this one so it pushes the brake disc and the wheel further out like it is at the moment. It's quite positive. Depending on what you want, I'm going to match, or try and match it, or maybe just give it a tiny bit of negative for cornering. So I'll put it all back together. Oh, obviously take this off so you can put that on there. I forgot about that part, that big bolt there. So yeah, I'll put it all on, put it back on, put the wheel back on and show you what it looks like. Alright, so I've put everything back on, as you can see, nice silvery. Put the wheel back on. I just need to put that back under, tighten these up properly, lower it down, and let's see what it looks like. Alright, so this side is what it did look like. As you can see, there's a bit of negative camber in there, but that is because the car is lowered. And this is the other side, which I've just done. Okay, so there's a lot more negative camber going on, which is what I kind of aim for slightly, but this is a component which I'm changing because it was worn, you know, not because I wanted to. But this also means I could get bigger wheels. I've been looking at that for a bit now. So this is one mod which would help because of the gap at the top, etc. So I'm going to do the other one, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so I'm just putting the last part of the jigsaw on. This side with a bit of more of a ball ache than the other one, but we got there eventually. As soon as this is tight, I jack the car up a bit more so I can put the wheel on, and then it's done. So let's see how much camber we've got and see if our problem has been solved. Alright guys, so now that everything is back together and everything, I can now say that every time I brake heavily, the car does not go to the left anymore and it doesn't make a huge banging noise, so that is one decent thing. So have a look at the pictures. That is how much camber I've now got. I did put it to negative camber because I have been thinking about getting some new wheels, wider ones, so that would help with that. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget, share, subscribe, comment, etc, etc. I hope it's been a help to you.